We want to bring in Kyanna Parsons-Perez. She was inside that candle factory in Mayfield, Kentucky. Fortunately, she made it out safely. Kyanna, we're so glad to see you this morning and that you're okay. If you can give us a sense, what was the scene like? What was it like inside that building where you were trapped, this candle factory, for 2 hours as the storm hit?
Well, good morning. It was extremely scary. It was extremely scary. Everything happened so fast. They had us in the area where you go in case there's a storm, and we were all there, and then the lights got to flickering, and then all of a sudden we felt a gust of, we could feel the wind, and then my ears kind of start popping, you know, as they would, as if you're on a plane. And then we did like a little rock, like this way, and then boom, everything came down on us. And all you heard was screams. The factory has a lot of Hispanic people. There's Puerto Rican, Mexican, and Guatemalan, and then there's a lot of African Americans and Caucasian. You know, it's a diverse place, but you can hear people screaming and praying in Spanish and just hollering and, you know, trying to figure out what to do. And I went live. First I called 911, but then later I went live because I was trying to stay calm and keep everybody else calm and trying to get us as much help as possible. So if I went live, maybe, you know, more people would come to try to help us and get us out of there. But it was absolutely the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced in my life.
And Kyanna, when you say something fell on top of you, was it a wall that fell on top of you? And did you worry you weren't going to make it out alive?
I did not think I was going to make it at all. I was so scared. I was trying to stay positive. But after I think we were down there, and I was where I was at for at least 2 hours. And I fell in a very awkward position. My back was against the wall, and I was right by the water fountain. And so I didn't know, but behind the water fountain was an air conditioning unit. So when the search and rescue person came, and I believe his name was Nate, when he came, he says, I said, can you please just get this off of me so I can move my legs? Because I couldn't feel my legs. I had been in this weird position for so long that I couldn't feel my legs. And so I asked him, can you just get this off of me so I can move my legs, please? He says, ma'am, we're trying. He said, but there's about 5 feet of debris on top of you.
Kyanna, when you looked at that building after you were evacuated after a couple of hours, can you even describe what it looked like to you staring at the place where you used to work?
A complete mess. I mean, I didn't even walk around to go to the car when I got out. I mean, if you look like on the pictures, I literally had to climb up out of the building to get out from everything that fell on us. And so, like I said, I was one of the last people to get out in that little area that I was at. There was about maybe 6 or 7 of us. And so we were over there, we couldn't breathe. People were kind of coming in and out of consciousness and things. And so, you know, they were telling us not to move, but one of my supervisors, his wife was stuck, and so he was getting her. So, but in order to get her out, he had to get somebody else out first. So we also had they had some prisoners working there from the Graves County Jail. And when I tell you, some of those prisoners was working their tails off to get us out. They were helping. And to see inmates, because, you know, they could have used that moment to try to run away or anything. They did not. They were there. They were helping us. And it was like once they got one person out, then it was just like we all just kind of fell on. We were able to get the debris under us to move around, and were able to get out. The water fountain and the air conditioning unit that was behind it was in between my legs. So like I have bruises on my legs and things, but I was able to, and with the help of the firemen, I was able to shift my body in a way, because we couldn't move it, but I was able to shift my body in a way where we were able to get out.
And Kyanna, as we understand it, this is also your birthday. It's a heck of a way to have a birthday. We're mostly glad that you're safe and that you're okay. And thank you for spending some time with us. Kyanna Parsons-Perez, we appreciate your time very much. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.